In this video, I'm going to show you the 7 key steps for starting an online affiliate marketing business that can generate $1 million or more. Let's go. In this video, I want to talk to you about how do you start an online affiliate business that will give you the best shot, the best chance, the best potential at generating $1 million or more in a single year. How do you do that? All right. And there is 7 key strategic, very important steps that we need to talk about that I don't see a lot of people talking about, but you need to know if you are to build $1 million affiliate marketing business. Okay. You know, if you are brand new to my work, if we have never met, if you have never listened to any of my trainings previously, why should you listen to a word I have to say, right? Well, I am somebody that started out with not having $1.19 to my name. And I was able to build an affiliate marketing business that was generating at least $11,500 per day consistently. That's right, that's over $300,000 a month simply by selling other people's products. And that's before I even started talking about affiliate marketing, right? So right now I run a company called 4%. We teach this kind of stuff. And on this channel, my intention is to provide to you ideas and information and strategies that can help you move the needle in your business, okay? So listen. What do you do? How do you do this, right? If you are looking to generate income on the internet, in my opinion, affiliate marketing is hands down the lowest hanging fruit. We can collaborate with other companies, okay? We don't have to create those products. We don't have to customer service people. We don't have to have a big office or big staff or big overhead. We don't have to be an expert. We don't have to be like this guru or whatever. We don't have to write a book. We don't have to be this big, super huge influencer. It doesn't need, it's not necessary, okay? But if done properly, you can build yourself $1 million or more business simply by being an independent affiliate, collaborating with other companies that already deliver products, and you can just make money in the middle, okay? But what you will see a lot of people talk about is like simple. Go to Amazon or go to ClickBank and grab yourself an affiliate link, start driving traffic, and most people fail before they even start. I don't want that to be you, so I'm going to tell you how to do it right. And this is the kind of stuff that I applied in my business, and it helped me, it completely changed my life as an affiliate entrepreneur. And this is the kind of stuff that a lot of our students, a lot of our people are following to completely change their lives financially and otherwise, right? Because if you can get more money coming in to you, you can probably change your zip code, you can probably change your car, and you can be a lot more happier if you have a lot more money coming your way, okay? So my friend, let's talk about the 7 strategic steps for starting an online business that can generate $1 million or more. Step number 1, you've got to think bigger, okay? Think big. That's literally step number 1. Here is what I mean by this. Let me explain to you what I mean by this. Before you even talk about what products are you going to be promoting, what niche are you going to be promoting, what websites you're going to be building, right? What are the traffic generation tactics? How do I get cheap traffic? All of these other things that are just noise out there. I want you to get very, very, very clear on what do you want to build, okay? Do you want to build a big skyscraper? Okay, metaphorically speaking right here, okay? A big skyscraper. 100-story skyscraper. See what I'm saying? Let's just do this. Stay with me here. I got a big idea for you, okay? Do you want to build a single family little home right here? Okay? My art, okay? Or do you want to build some kind of a shack, okay? Like a teepee or whatever, okay? What do you want to build? See, most people, they fail before they start, and it's their approach. So my recommendation, my suggestion to you is think big before you even do anything. It does not require you to do any extra work to do this. If this is like a ghetto neighborhood, okay, or like a single family home, these guys are just like average, they're just grinding all the time, right? Or for you to own like a skyscraper. Let me put it to you like this. It would be best for you to start thinking like this instead of like that. Most people fail before they start because they're thinking like this. And here is what this thinking is saying. Basically, hey, go to Amazon Associates, grab yourself an affiliate link, start driving traffic. Good luck making money as an affiliate entrepreneur. Don't do that. That's garbage advice. You'll never be successful. You'll never build a business. You will never have a real deal affiliate business doing this kind of stuff. Same thing with here, okay? So we're gonna scratch that. Let's get rid of this. Here is how I approach affiliate marketing. This is how I've built my affiliate marketing business that was generating millions of dollars, as much as $4.5 million in a single year. Think about it. Didn't have to create products, didn't have to customer service anybody, simply promoting other people's products as an affiliate, okay? As much as $4.5 million in a single year through that business model. And that started with me thinking big. Think like a skyscraper, okay? Let me explain to you. What you want as an independent affiliate, if this is you right here, okay? You're just starting out, okay? If this is you, you want to have money coming your way from all over the place, right? You want what's called a multiple stream of income. Watch. You want money to come to you from this company, this company, this company. You get the point? Okay? If you want to know how to do this, continue watching this video because I'm going to show you exactly how to structure it. And it's very, very important and not a lot of people talking about it, okay? This is what you want. You want to have a lot of money coming to you, you don't want to like run multiple campaigns necessarily, okay? I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. But you want multiple companies or multiple products or multiple offers paying you money, and all that has one thing in common. All that money flows into you, to your business, to your bank account. How you structure it, your strategy, your positioning in the marketplace is going to be the most important element, the most important step, and that is this. Think like a skyscraper. When you think about the skyscraper, watch. Okay, before you build it, if you were to build a skyscraper, how would you think about it? Well, okay, where would it be? Would it be in New York City? Would it be like location, right? So like location matters. Location being like what industry you're gonna be in, okay? What niche, okay? So in what niche are you gonna play? If you're gonna be building an affiliate marketing business like this, you wanna identify what do you want to do, okay? Think in your head, what are you passionate about? Did you know that you can build yourself $1 million business as an independent affiliate without creating those products simply by collaborating with companies that are in niches or selling things that you might be passionate about, right? So if you're passionate about electronics, okay, boom, maybe that's your thing. If you're passionate about sports, if you're passionate about markers, right, water, advice, relationships, ballet dancing, if you're passionate about finances, numbers, you name it, right? Hardware, software, what are you passionate about? What are you passionate? Cooking, right? Dog training, training canaries how to like perform or whatever, right? What are you passionate about? Just realize that. Just think about what industry or what what kind of a crowd are you going to be serving, okay? And so that's where you start. Second thing is think like a big building. Think like a skyscraper. Here is why this metaphor is important. Okay, every single skyscraper, when you go to any city, any state, any country, every single high rise, okay, have a couple things in common. They have multiple tenants, that pay them, okay? Get it? They have things like what's on the bottom floor of every skyscraper usually you're gonna find, right? Like stores, okay? This store is paying renting money, this store is paying money, right? And so forth and so on. So multiple flows of income. I don't wanna own the product. I don't wanna create the product. I don't wanna create the store merchandise. I just wanna have the building that owns the tenant. Does that make sense? So that is my approach, okay? So step number one is think big, think like a skyscraper. Got it? Okay. Maybe that's not gonna make a whole lot sense just yet, but stick with me, okay? We're gonna go on this journey together. I'm gonna promise you it's gonna make a lot more sense. Now, before we go to step number two, if you are following this channel, if you're a subscriber of this channel, Ask Vick here, right? This is a fairly new channel at the time of recording this video. And I created this channel with a simple mission. I'm taking a brand new company from zero to $1 million doing exactly that. Okay, so these are literally the 7 steps that I'm going to show you and walk you through in this video. Okay, that I am applying to take in a brand new entity called askvick.com that I just registered. At the time of recording this video, this has been like a couple of weeks ago, okay, that I registered. And I'm literally setting myself up for that company to do $1 million as an affiliate, collaborating with other companies. So step number one, I'm thinking like this, okay? So as a great example, askvick.com, when I open up that site, I'm not sure if it's open by the time you're watching this, but askvick.com, you can check that out in real time, okay? All right, step number two is this. What you want, and this is what a lot of people don't think about, okay? What you want is you have identified, okay, I want to be in pen selling business or marker selling business. I want to be in a cat training business, right? I want to be in advice selling business, money management, you name it. Whatever your industry is going to be, whatever your niche is going to be, whatever you're passionate and crazy are about, right? Okay, second thing, you want to make sure that you register a domain. So give your skyscraper, before it exists, before you build it, give it a name, okay? Every single skyscraper usually has a name. So what is that going to be? What is your brand going to be? See, most people fail in affiliate marketing because they don't look at what they're doing as a real deal business. They're just looking at like, how can I make a quick 20 bucks? You know what I mean? And that's why most people fail, is because they don't think like a business. They think transactionally. Affiliate entrepreneurs that are uber successful, when they're thinking about this, they think like a business. So every single business that you know has a name, right? What is your business going to be called? So pick up a domain, okay? Domain.com. You got to register the domain. Before you do anything, before you start getting traffic, before you start advertising, spending money, promoting any of these programs right here, no. You want to have a domain that will give you a stake in the ground in the industry you're going to serve. Make sense? Okay? Grab yourself a domain, preferably .com, .net is okay, .info, whatever you want, but my preference would be .com. That domain will be your home on the internet. This will be the skyscraper. You're going to give it a name. It's going to be registered. Got it? Okay. Step number 3. So step number 2 was to register a brand name, register a brand domain. Step number 3, you got a domain. What you need to do is you need to create some sort of an entity, okay? It would be ludicrous for you to think that if you were to build a real skyscraper in the real life world and you wouldn't run it separate from you, okay? It would be kind of crazy idea to think like that. So why would you start a business, even if it's affiliate marketing business? Why would you not register it as a separate entity? It gives you tax advantages. Now, if you are registered as an LLC, okay, for example, or Inc., or however, just talk to your accountant or lawyer, or, you know, whoever your tax advice person is. I don't want to give you legal advice here. But what you want to do is you want to separate that business from you personally. It gives you protection legally. It also allows you, now that you have an entity, let's say it's going to be an LLC if you're in the States, if you're in other countries, just find out however you want to register, but you want to have a business to stand on its own, separate from you, okay? Tax advantages, number 1. Now, every single expense, okay, what everybody's like talking about, well, to do affiliate marketing, you just got to pick a product from Amazon Associates or ClickBank or this network or that, or just start driving traffic. If you're not running properly, you cannot write that off. You know that, right? Those expenses cannot be written off because people are commingling their stuff and they're digging themselves deeper into debt and like nasty situations that they don't want to be in. So you got a domain, register an LLC. That's step number 3. Register an LLC or some sort of an entity, okay? Step number 4. Now that you have an entity, now you got an LLC, what you need to do is open up bank accounts for your business. Open up bank accounts for your business. Okay, I'm going to do another video on this channel. If you're not subscribed, might be a good idea for you to subscribe and smash that like button so that I can notify you when I post that video. I'm going to show you there is a specific formula that I follow when it comes to managing your money properly that will position you for tremendous wealth building and it will remove a lot of these frustrations, a lot of the anxiety around money. And it's got to do with proper management, okay, of your money. So I'm going to do a separate, video on that one. It's called the RTWCGO formula for managing your money. It's going to change your life. I promise you, okay? So stay tuned for that video, or maybe find it on the channel if it's already out. Okay. So step number, where are we at? 4. You're going to open up business bank accounts. Why do you suppose that I would tell you to open up business bank accounts, register this, before I talk to you about how do you pick an offer, or where to pick an offer, or where to get traffic, right? Well, A, you want to make sure that you don't commingle funds, right? You want to make sure you have clean business. You don't want to have personal and business all kind of a jumbled together. You don't know which one is which, and you got to buy bread for your family over here. You got to run ads over here, and everything is one single bank account. It's a nightmare. It's going to drive you insane, all right? And then you don't want the tax man to come after you because you messed it up, okay? So it's very, very, very important. Open up bank accounts for your LLC. Clean business. Now, here's what's going to happen. Every single expense, whether it's traffic generation or ads or anything, even domain registration, okay, could be a write-off because everything now is business related. Make sense? Tax advantages, very, very important. Okay, now you've got an LLC. Step number 5, my friend, is this. You're going to build a hub. You're going to create yourself a hub. What do you suppose the hub is? Well, the hub is something like this. If you think of yourself as a business, think of yourself as a skyscraper. This is metaphorical hub. Okay, this is a place where people can come to congregate. Okay, you go to like a skyscraper, the Willis Tower, the Trump Tower in New York, right? The big one that everybody knows and talks about. Okay, it's got a lot of tenants. It's got so when you have a hub, you can have people coming in, right? People do shopping. They can check out different things that this hub offers. This hub offers, and then when they buy, cha-ching, right? Cha-ching, cha-ching, you can get a cut, metaphorically speaking, from all of these transactions when you run it like this. Does that make sense? So obviously I'm talking here in metaphors, okay? But another idea, or another, kind of a thing I'm going to talk to you about is think of yourself like an island, okay? If this is your island, your hub.com, so whatever your hub, your domain name is going to be for that business, okay, what you want is now, okay, when people go, and a good idea or a good example of this is, this project that I started for askvick.com. If you go to askvick.com, you will see, right, depending when you go there, it offers different solutions, okay, different products, and when people buy, okay, those are affiliate products, basically that type of stuff. Okay, make sense? So this is your hub, but here is the big reason why you need to create a hub. Now, people mistake, okay, is a hub a website? Can I go to Squarespace to build myself a hub? Not really, okay? Is a hub a funnel? Not really. A hub is not a funnel, but it has a funnel, okay? A hub is not just a website, but it has a website. A hub, think of your hub as a place, okay? So if you think of Atlantic Ocean and there's like an island in the ocean, right? No longer are you just transactional, like in a little fishing boat trying to fish for the day, right? You own an island. There is commerce, there is ships coming and going, right? There is people coming, there is movement, there is activity. Now your hub is your brand, okay? Now, if your hub is a brand, every brand has this aura around it, right? That people, like what makes a brand a brand? A brand is not a logo. A brand is how people feel around that company or when they think about that company. See what I'm saying? And now your affiliate marketing business will grow to that level. Think of NerdWallet, think of Expedia, okay? All of these are affiliate marketing hubs. This is Expedia business model. Expedia is that skyscraper, metaphorically speaking, that has a lot of tenants, metaphorically speaking, aka different products that they're selling. When you buy an airline ticket or a hotel from Expedia or some kind of a travel package from Expedia, they don't deliver that product. They're simply connecting you to the company that does, and that company pays Expedia what's called an affiliate commission. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can run that business, but see, they're thinking like a skyscraper, whereas somebody brand new over here who just watching an affiliate marketing video, they're like, I'm just going to do Amazon Associates promoting Amazon Associates affiliate link and hope to get rich. It will never happen because the approach is completely different. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, when you have a hub, this is your brand. So now you have something to get excited about, don't you? Right? Now you got this thing that's like, okay, here is my stake in the ground. I am an affiliate entrepreneur. This is my brand. Now you think of yourself like, hey, I am the CEO of my own company, right? You might be at zero right now. Maybe you didn't make a dime yet. You're just setting this up, but your entire approach, the invisible world, in the invisible, it's already done. In the invisible, you're already doing $1 million a year. Make sense? Or more, right? Which is exactly what I'm building Ask Vick to be. Is like that. But most people fail because they never get past, they never even think about this type of stuff, let alone structure it, let alone like strategizing about it. Does that make sense? So it's very, very important. How do you build a hub? Well, a hub is what brings us to the step number 6. And step number 6 is I want to build a community. That's why you need to think of this like a hub. So if you think of yourself like an island, okay, think of yourself, can I build myself a community of at least 1,000 people? Okay? Step number 6, build a community of 1,000 people. 1,000 fans. Okay? A tribe of 1,000 members, 1,000 people. Here is why that's important. If you have a tribe, people that pay attention to you, to whatever you have to recommend, whatever you talk about. Okay, see if I sell these markers right here. Do you realize that I can build an entire $1 million business with this model, selling a marker or markers? Okay, I can sell this Expo marker and I can review this marker. I can say what I like or don't like about it, right? On my hub. And then this can be my marker affiliate link right here. I can recommend it, but because I served my people on my island and I delivered this thing called value to them, now they have a reason to come back to my island and learn more from me, to get more info from me, to get to know me, right? I become a destination. That's why companies like Bankrate, NerdWallet, Expedia, and others, right, are hundreds of millions of dollars a year they doing that because they think of themselves as a hub. And now they have people coming to them on a regular basis. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but the time is going to go by no matter what. Okay, so how do you build a hub? I'm going to do another video and give you the platform, and I'm going to review the platform that I'm using for Ask Vick to build my hub on. But a hub, it should be, think of it as a it's a strategic branded website that has funnels going to it. So we're going to call these pathways here, funnels. Okay, so maybe I'm going to have a funnel right here promoting this product. Okay, and maybe I can have this. So this is pathway that allows people to come into my hub, and I can have multiple pathway like these doors, right? That people will come into, checking me out, and now when they're there, okay, commerce happening. There's activity. There's bubbly. There's like energy. There's cool things happening. And now my community inside my hub. Okay, I can have a community right here. We can do live events. Okay, we can collaborate. People can comment on things. I can post videos. I can do reviews. I can do daily updates. I can do daily insider things. People can sign up and create a free account if they want to. Does that make sense? I create a community, and now there is a reason why I exist and a reason why people should care. Make sense? This is how you strategize and make $1 million and create $1 million affiliate marketing empire. Okay? Okay. So step number 7, step number 6 is you got 1,000 people. Okay? Build a community of 1,000 people. Step number 7, what do you suppose that is? Step number 7. Step number 7 is scale and dominate. That's right. Step number 7 kind of goes with step number 1. Okay? So step number 1 was what? Think big. Step number 7, scale and dominate. When you have this structure, your responsibility, your duty, see, if you promote great things, products that you're passionate about, things that maybe help people transform their life, or just stuff that maybe you're using and you are very, very passionate about, isn't that your responsibility? Isn't that your duty and obligation to sell as much of that product or service or whatever it is that you're selling to as many people as possible if you believe in it? Make sense? Do you think that if you have that model set up and running, do you think that it will be easy for you to sell those products? Absolutely. Here's why. Sales, my friend, is simply a transference of feeling. It's how you feel about the stuff that you sell. They don't have to be your stuff. It can be somebody else's stuff. We can talk more about this in future videos. But my friend, these are the 7 steps for starting a $1 million affiliate marketing business. Now, I know you might have a lot of questions like, where do I select an offer, right? How do I promote, that type of stuff? I promise you, I'm going to be putting those videos out on this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button so that the algorithm can find you and notify you whenever I post a new video. I will be putting other videos where I'm going to show you how to find the perfect product, okay? The perfect product or company to collaborate with, okay? I'm going to show you my formula. I think about them differently. I don't go to affiliate marketing networks necessarily. I don't do Amazon associates necessarily. My approach to that is completely differently. I'm also going to talk to you about how do you promote now that you have a hub. And yes, I will give you a review on the system that I'm using for building my hub, okay? And then I'm going to show you everything, okay? So it's going to be, hopefully this content serves you, but I want you right here, I want you to think differently. Forget about anybody right now. If you're brand new to affiliate marketing, if you're brand new to starting an online business, and if you want to make real money, like if you want to just make pennies here and there and just kind of like rely on somebody to buy from you, then maybe you don't need to listen to me. But if you want to create a business, if you want to structure a real deal business that you get to call your shots on, okay, that can be here to stay, you can scale it. You can scale it to $1 million, multiple millions of dollars per year or more. Then the information I'm going to show you on this channel is going to be vitally important, because my approach to this stuff is differently. I'm in the trenches doing it, and I'm going to show you exactly what works.